Hi guys, welcome to Martin Made. My name is Stephanie and I look a little frazzled because I've had a long day today and I'm going to make something to drink. It is 9:42, but I wanted something fruity to kind of drink through the night. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to show you just a little recipe I found. It's not a full recipe from like somebody else. I kind of took what somebody else made and I kind of added a little of my own twist to it. It's really yummy. And it's so simple. So what I do is I will take a glass like this. I usually do a glass one because I love the look of it. And I will take and I will add some ice to it. Okay, put about that much ice. And then I will take some sparkling water, see? And I will take and add that to there. Add it in. Probably about that much. Depends on how much fizz you want. If you like more fizz, you can actually do more of the water and less of the syrup that I'm going to tell you about in just a minute. Or you can do less water and more syrup. The only difference is this has sugar in it. So you might decide, you know what, I don't want as much sugar in my drink. So what I do is I've been putting about that much in there and sometimes a little more. And then I will take and pour just a little bit in there and kind of look at the color. That looks like a good color to me. So you see how it's kind of a lighter color. You can go darker, but the more you put in of this, the more sugar you're putting in here. So I'll give you the recipe for this in just a moment. Then you take an orange, wash the orange with the peel and everything like that. And then you just cut a small sliver off of it. And then you take and you cut, I usually cut it in half because you can put it onto the cup here like that. But first, before I do that, I will usually squeeze some of the orange into my strawberry drink. And then I'll kind of put that on there. Sometimes I will just leave more in and just put a little bit off to the side, kind of like that. I think it looks kind of pretty with that on there. No alcohol in this whatsoever. If you wanted that, I'm sure you could do that if you would like. But I don't drink alcohol, so I love these kind of drinks. But this is my strawberry orange drink. It's just like a fizzy drink. And so I will take and I'll let that sit for a few minutes, and then I usually will put a straw in it. Hold on a minute. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for using a plastic straw and not a straw that I can reuse over and over and over again. But I have been finding that even with cleaning the straws out, my straws seem to get, I don't know if you guys find it, but like even after cleaning them out really good, you can throw them in the dishwasher and clean them out, all of that. I find that they taste like soap. And not only do they taste like soap, they also have like that griminess in there, and then they get mold in there after time, and you're just throwing out plastic straws. So I just we buy pre-wrapped plastic straws just because we can keep them in the car. We can also keep them in our home. And I know for those who are environmentally friendly, they're not quite keen on this. You can also get biodegradable plastic like straws. And if you really want to do that, you can do that as well. Or if you like the paper straws, you can go for that as well. But this is my orange strawberry drink. and I'm going to tell you how to make the syrup for it. So the recipe that I linked down below, it actually has a cup of sugar and a cup of water. Sorry, no, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water, and 2 cups of strawberries. But I didn't want so much sugar in there, so I cut the sugar in half. So for every 2 cups of water, since I figured the strawberries are going to add sugar to it anyways, so 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of sugar to 2 cups of water to 2 cups of strawberries. And you just bring it to a boil it for about 5 minutes. Don't let it burn, but boil it for about 5 minutes. And then you will have a syrup that is very yummy. You strain it off and want to make sure you use a fine strainer. I have this one. That one must be in there. I've got a really fine strainer that like gets all the gritty stuff out. So I usually pour it into these, and I just keep this in the fridge, and it's really yummy. And then when I go to make my drink, all I have to do is pour a little bit in, and I've got my yummy drink here. And so, and the water, I just buy, they're like 3 for $1. And eventually, I know my husband and I have talked about getting the maker, I don't remember what it's called, but the SodaStream, I think it is, where you can make sparkling water. And so if we get that, I will use that instead of buying the sparkling water. So I've been buying these. They're 3 for $1. They're the cheapest that there is around in our area. And so I've got 3 of these for $1. So that's $1. And then the syrup, I have strawberries from my garden from last year, and so I've been using that up. So that's not really cost me anything. And the sugar, I've been using half of the sugar that's called for. So that's about, I don't know, I think we spend about $10 for our thing of sugar from Costco. And so I use about 1 cup of sugar per a recipe, and I believe I made up 4 recipes this last time so that I'd have plenty and I didn't have to make a bunch constantly. And so this is a kid-friendly drink unless you don't want them to have the red. Now, it doesn't have any dyes in it. It's pure strawberries. That's all that's keeping it that color. So it does have sugar in it though. If you want to substitute a sugar in it, that's fine. Experiment with that. Let me know how it goes. You can comment in the comment section below, and you can let me know what kind of sweeteners maybe you used. But one of the things that's very important is that it's kind of syrup-like. It can be more like water if you don't use the syrup. So anyway, I thought I'd give you that little drink. I was making one for myself, and I thought I'd go on live and just say, hey, look, that's a cute little orange and strawberry drink, and it's quite yummy. So I hope you have a good night. It is 9:50 where I'm at. I'm about to go sit down on my computer, and I'm going to actually sit and do something for myself. I am going to design my own planner. And so I'm going to work on designing that because I struggle finding a planner that works in every way for myself. So I decided, you know what, I've been watching quite a bit of Megan Fox Unlocked, and she has her own planner, and I love the look of it, but they're sold out. So I thought, you know what, I know how to do design work. I do it all the time. And so for the job that I have now, if you don't know, I got a job. I'm working for the school that my son goes to, and I'm working for it's the church and the school together. And so I'm the secretary for this year because our secretary actually went on maternity leave. And so she's home for a year, and I'm going to be working for the year. My daughter, Cherith, she is in kindergarten, K4, junior kindergarten, or in the States, we call it K4. So she's in K4 right now. And then Silas is in grade 2. Oh my word, I cannot believe that. It's just crazy. He's in grade 2. And so just so much is going on in our lives in the way of me working now, and I'm wanting so badly to be putting videos up. That's why like a live is so much easier, or a short is so much easier. But it's just that time to edit is very hard because I have to edit everything for our screen that we have on our the stage. And so I do all the editing for it. I do all the design work for it. I put all the hymns up. I put everything up on the screen. And so I have to do that at work as well as all the other church work that you deal with, you know, and school work that you deal with. So I'm doing all of that. Well, then I also just recently became a Canadian citizen. So we have been working towards this for years. And we were working on it before COVID, and then COVID completely shut down everything. And I just got sworn in as a Canadian citizen last week. And so I was so excited. It would have been last Thursday. I became a Canadian citizen. No, now I am dual, and I have American and Canadian citizenship. And then the kids, they have the opportunity to become dual citizens. And that's what we're working towards now. I have to get my passport. That's what I was trying to think of. I've got to get my passport, and then I can go and become, I can have my passport and all of that's done. I no longer have a permanent resident card because I am a citizen. And then the kids will go and they will get their citizenship in probably, well, let's see, it'll take me a couple months to probably get my passport back. I'm not sure. But then once I get my passport back, the kids are going to get their dual citizenship, so they can work and live in the US, or they can work and live in Canada. So either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you should try this and let me know down below. Do you like it? Do you like the drink? Try it out. Experiment with the sugars. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try different sugars in this, see what I can get and the flavoring I can get. I know someone does a brown sugar simple syrup, and that sounds really good for a coffee. So if you like coffee, that'd be perfect. But today, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna do some work for myself on the computer, and I am going to let you go. So I hope you have a great night, and I will see you later. Bye guys, love ya.